Hello everyone, today I got a pair of T95 games to show you. I know that T95 is not the quickest tank in the game, so I feel like I should talk, basically, so I can give you guys some commentary. Um, a lot of people don't like the T95 at all. I mean, a lot of people say it's, they hate playing it, and same thing goes with the T28 before it, but I actually really enjoyed playing the T28 and the T95. They were, for me, they were a lot of fun to play. So, and I think the reason why they're so fun is because there really isn't pressure to do well. It's just like you got a big gun at the end of your tank destroyer, and your job's to kill over tanks. I mean, that's really it. I mean, you're too slow, so if someone's capping your base, I mean, you can try to get back and reset the cap, but it really isn't your responsibility to do that. It's the mediums and the ever faster tanks, which this is the slowest tank in the game, so a tank's faster than you, so. But, yeah, this thing has a top speed of 13 kilometers an hour, and even if you try to push it, I think I've got up to 16 on flat land, with like 3 other tanks pushing me behind me. So it is a very heavy tank, and it is a very slow tank, so you're better off not pushing this thing. But doesn't mean you can't get behind it and try, because really using this thing as armor is a good idea. Because it has, I think, over 300 frontal armor, and the really only weak spots in the front are those two those two domes on the top, the commander's hatches. So weird anyway. We're here at Wide Park on the newly introduced encounter mode, and I'm trying to find a good defensive position, and this is really on me it. I want somewhere I can defend the flag, and somewhere where I can't get flagged and shot at from my ass. And this is it. I mean, staying right here was really going to provide me with at least some cover, and they shouldn't have made, because they had to go around those trains to actually do anything to me. So I'm actually pretty safe, except for artillery. So lucky shot I went through those train cars. Very lucky shot. But yeah, the T95 has the best armor of any tank destroyer in the game. It's second only to the E3, which comes after this. But they're very, very heavily armored tanks from the front. From the sides and rear, not so much, but you never want someone to get behind this thing. Just killed I think it was -3. You never want to get in front of this thing's gun. That gun's actually not the most accurate thing in the game. This gun has trolled me more often than not. I mean, it's just troll as the infamous BL-10 gun that is on the ISU 152 at Tier 8. And it really feels like you're playing it tank sometimes. Speaking of which, I don't really plan on moving over there. There's plenty of tanks over there, and we're doing fairly well. So, but I said I don't want to get my ass shot, but I figured I can move up a little bit. Anyway, see the bullet trigger. That shell flies very fast. So that's a nice thing with this thing. Doesn't. And that medium's going to realize that you never get in front of a loaded T95's gun, because you're going to use a lot of your health. I mean, it's 750 average damage. You can do up to 900 in some. I mean, hell, 25% each way, so they can do up to 1,000 actually. I'm pretty sure. So it's a pretty wide range of damage. Come on, poke your head out. Alright, I mean, at this point we pretty much won. I mean, we've lost only, 4 tanks, and they've lost 10, so there's no way we're going to lose this. So, unless we really, really screw up, which is definitely possible to come back. But we're in the battle, chances are you ain't going to come back from this. So. But the key to playing this tank is to really know where you're supposed to go. I would say, 2-3 minutes before everybody else does. I mean, this thing, you really have to know where the fuck you're going, because there's a lot of times, which you'll see in the next game, that that if you don't know where the heck you're going, if you don't know what if you forget to move somewhere you're supposed to go, you can definitely lose the game. You can definitely screw up. But that is probably the biggest challenge of this, is knowing when to move and knowing when to stay still. And because, like I said, if you move and you're not supposed to, then it takes you forever to get back, and it might take you 3 minutes to get into a good position. And if you have to move, and it takes you a lot much time to get back, once you move, you lose it. That's it. So. A big weakness of the T95 is, one thing, if you're in a tight circle like this, no turret, you have a hard time of, moving and try to kill things, and gun depression isn't the best, and it's set so low that you have to, if you're trying to shoot over something that's a little mountain like that, you have a tough time. So, but yeah, we learned that one pretty well. So let's see how we did. Yeah, 1500. 1400 base XP. 4700 damage. That's kind of average. If you do well in this game, you do well in this tank, it really isn't that hard to get over 5000 damage. So, alright, now we're on mines. And this is we're top tier. There's only 3 tier 9s on each team. So this is probably about the best you can actually hope for with this thing. And to be honest, you kind of don't want to be alone. You don't want to be the highest tier in this, because even though T95 is really good, you don't want to be the only tier 9, because you kind of want someone to back you up and support you. And if you're the only top tier, people are kind of want you to do all the work, and this thing cannot be used alone. You need to have support, or else this thing is going to fail. I mean, it has a big gun, but. And of course, they're pretty strong on any map. The fact that I wanted to go right originally, and everybody's going right, so okay, well, I have to go to the middle. And I'm kind of glad I went to the middle. I don't know if I would have done it well on the right, because on the right side there's a lot more room for flanking, which is, the hill is more of a straight-on fight. And sure, you can get shots taken from the lighthouse, but I think this might be a little bit safer for me, and I can get the action right away. There's only an IS-3 in was that T28? I can't see. I think 28 prototypes over here. So we had to go first. But thankfully I have a N103, which has a decently armored turret from the front, and the hull's not that. Hull's kind of but the fact he's behind me is gonna help him out. So here we go. And they're probably ISU's probably happy to see me, because shame that thing is AT-15's on very, very minuscule health. He's probably saying, well, fun over, man. But, what's he gonna do? He's the only person that's up here. He's the only person defending it, and, this thing is a slow reload, but it's amazing how fast it is when you're in the heat of battle. You really don't know it's a slow reload that much, because this thing moves so slow anyway. You kind of just get used to everything being slow. Yeah, come back down here. That's the thing that sucks. Like, even if we get the hill, I'm like, okay, I'm up the hill. Okay, I come back down the hill, and I'm glad I did, because there's an E75 down here. Yeah, you can angle E75 all you want, but you can kind of block this thing. And I decided to use a repair kit because, I just did not want to get him beside me. Because if you get on the side of a T95, it's just a bad news. And the other one free blocked him, so he pushed him back. One more another shot. And the only one, what's it? The IS-3 finishes them off. So now I'm going to try to go back up the hill. It's evenly matched. It can really go either way. 8 versus 6. Right there's 8 versus 8. Sorry, it's a small screen. For you guys see a whole big screen. For me, I'm only seeing a little tiny. It's like a very tiny screen because I'm recording this while using the capture software, so I apologize. Okay, it's 8-9. We got this my 1. And So far, I mean, we got 3 tanks up here. The IS-3 and 1F-3 and myself were up here, but they're just getting their ass kicked in the town. I mean, they were doing well at first, but when they realized that all the tanks that there wasn't really that many tanks on the hill to begin with, so most tanks went to the town. So I think a lot of the enemy tanks were low on health, but still, it's actually fun. I saw the artillery here, but then I can't see him anyway because he's behind that. And yeah, I don't know who spotted him. It might have been me. I think actually I spotted him, but yeah. So I'm up here. Now we're losing 810, 811. So it's just me, 2 heavies on top, and the T95 AT. Oh, I'm so sorry about this. Sorry about the. I was trying to leave the parties because I want to communicate with everybody else down here, but no one was talking anyway, so it didn't really help. So yep, it's just the 4 of us, and I'm really thankful that T95 AT went over there because I was praying he would finish off the artillery because artillery is pretty much the only thing that's really worries me right now because everybody else is on low health. I'm in a good position. It's going to be tough for them to flank me up here as long as I have support. So somebody's going to figure the techniques we're going to cover that side. I'll cover this side so no one can go up the hill. But unfortunately, he's facing off against 3 tanks by himself. So I was kind of hoping he wouldn't go down there and get his axe, but he actually did end up getting killed. He should have stayed up here with me, let him up here, but oh well. Yeah. AT-7 did not stand a chance in front of this gun. Unfortunately, the air heavy tank got killed, and now the AT-95 is gone. So it's just me versus 5 enemy tanks. This is not a position I want to be in. I mean, I'm in a good place, but if an enemy team has any sense, they're gonna try to flank me. So if they want to kill me, that is. I mean, I'm on full health, so they might end up trying to cap. But I mean, if I were them, I'd probably go for the cap and maybe try to kill me. But now I missed the first shot because, like I said, this thing you're moving and this little bump. This thing doesn't have the best kind of pressure or elevation, so you really limited what we can do that wise. But I'm gonna make sure I don't miss the next shot. It's not like you think, well, at first, like, oh shit, that might have cost me, because if I shot, if he had enough sense, he would come around me, get behind me. But no, I think what he was trying to do, he's trying to spot for artillery, but the artillery can't hit me because I'm right next to a freaking bunch of rocks. So, and I did not miss that time. So it's just me versus 4 enemy tanks now. And they just keep coming up here one at a time, and I don't know why. Because they're on low health. I mean, if you're able to have health, almost any tank in the game is going to be, it can be a one-shot kill for me. Except maybe for the E100 and the mouse if they ever added to the Xbox 360 version. But I mean, I know he's going to stick his ass, and because he can't shoot me without. And he said he realizes, oh, the artillery can't shoot him. I'm sure. I mean, I'm guessing they're not communicating with each other. And then I see the top of his tank, and he's dead. So. Well, why didn't he try to rush? I mean, and then there's another one. At least he's trying to get around me. But this is too late because he's not going that fast. Because he's over the hill and country loaded. So now there's 2 tanks, and it's at this point where I make the mistake that ends up losing us the game. Sorry, spoilers, we lost. And the 3 tanks come up here, and I didn't see anybody. And what I should have thought is, well, there's 2 tanks left. The air 3 tanks come up here because their ass kicked. There's only artillery, and there's the Waffle Dragger. They're not gonna come up here and kill me. And what I should have done was, at this point, I should have started going back to the base because now they're starting capping. And if I went for the base, I could have had a chance to kill them. I figured, well, my I mean, there's no way I can get down there in time. This thing's slow as molasses, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the edge of this cliff and use my binoculars in my view range to try to kill these guys. The only problem is, you know, a little part of the capture area is hidden behind rocks, and if they have any sense, they're going to stay behind it. So right now, I'm pretty sure that's the waffle track. The waffle tracker is probably the one's over there on the flag right now. But any minute, the artillery's going to jump on, or whoever. They'll both be on the flag here in a second. Because, yeah, when that happened, my chances of winning just went downhill. So I have to kill both of them now. And I gotta do from up here. Thankfully, I see artillery, so I can make sure I aim it all the way. He's not moving. No, he's dead. I have some hope, like, okay, maybe I can win this, but I realize, well, that guy knows what he's doing. He's gonna move out from where he's at, because he knows I can't see him. He probably has 6th sense. I figure, well, I'll get down here and see if I can get him. And at this point, I'd figure, well, the game's over with. There's no way in hell I'm gonna win this, because yeah, I tried, and I did everything I possibly could have. I mean, I got 5 kills, but if I would have come over here as soon as the last kill they ever tank. Yeah, I kind of still waiting every 10 more seconds. I should have known to come over here. In fact, I didn't. Cost us, and I'm not saying it's my fault we lost, because, well, you know, I got 5 kills. I did my part for this, but still, you know, what are you gonna do? But that game did allow me to get my 80,000 XP, because there's a times 5 operation. So I've stopped the team, and I think I got close to 5,000 damage, and I actually had the most XP out of anybody on both teams. So, yay!